Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha with Ice Cream Fitness here. Today I want to talk to you guys about one of my favorite lifts and give you some tips on it, the closed grip bench press. But since we're talking about the tricep movement, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a tricep shot first. Alright, on to the closed grip bench press. The closed grip bench press is used by both bodybuilders and powerlifters alike. It's used by bodybuilders for the purpose of building up their overall tricep development, and it's probably a superior tricep movement other than the fact that it doesn't recruit the long head of the tricep, this biggest head back here, quite as much as you might want. And powerlifters use it because it is one of the basic and the best bench press accessories, particularly for locking out your bench press. And it's a mainstay in the programs of most powerlifters because of that. Now, the biggest mistakes I see most guys making with the closed grip bench press is that most people grip it way too narrow, which puts a lot of strain on the wrist and it reduces the amount of weight you can use. A closed grip bench press should be right around shoulder width apart, and you should be able to clear your rib cage with your hands and touch your chest on every rep. The other mistake I see guys making is they tend to do it too high up on their chest. They let their elbows flare. And just like on a normal bench press, if you do that and the bar is ever above your nipple, potentially compromising your rotator cuffs. And so you don't want to do that for safety purposes. So those are both big no-nos that you see a lot. And I'm going to very quickly demonstrate for you guys of me doing a closed grip bench press for my session today. All right, you'll notice that I went ahead and showed you my setup because I went ahead and I got tight, I got dug in, and I got set up hard with an arch under the bar. And you'll notice that I have the bar low on my chest. I touch it right about here on my chest. And you'll also notice that my elbows are tucked at the very bottom of the movement. They are at the very most 30 degrees from my body, and even on the way up they flare out a little, but I do not let my elbows come more than about 45 degrees from my body. And again, that's to protect the shoulder joint. You also notice it's a slow controlled negative and explosive positive. I come to a complete stop on my chest and there's no bouncing involved. The other thing that I did in that video is that I did those on a decline. I usually close grip at around a 10 to 15% decline because I personally feel that my anterior deltoids get recruited a little too much on the closed grip press. And so if that happens to you and you're trying to focus it a little more on the triceps, then you may want to go ahead and do it at a shallow decline around 10 to 15 degrees like I do. And because it pulls stress off the shoulder and the delt in general, anybody who has a history of shoulder issues or whose shoulders hurt at all while doing the closed grip bench press might want to consider doing it at a decline, and it may make that shoulder pain go ahead and go away from doing it, in addition to doing the wider grip. Alright guys, that's all I have to say on that today. I hope this has been informative. But hold on, let me give you guys a bicep shot before I go. I'll talk to you next time.